Start it up and then give your little dissertation.
This is Deputy Skirto recording on 11/13/2009 at 16:43 hours.
It's 11/12. 13 to 12.
On correction on 11/12/2009 at 16:43 hours. Deputy Skirto recording. Sergeant Fletcher will conduct an interview regarding altercation with the suspect to be interviewed, and Deputy Harper and Deputy Sherrod.
We're at the Western Medical Center. Sir, my name is Corey Fletcher, Sergeant Fletcher with the Sheriff's Department, and I'm here to interview you regarding what had happened. Okay, can you give me your name?
Johnnie Jones.
Johnnie Jones? And your birthday, sir?
5/15/64.
What is it?
5/15/64.
5/15/1964? Okay, can you tell me what happened today with your dealings with my deputies?
Well, I noticed, I went around the corner, I tried to straighten my pants out, right? Because, you know, you walk, you try to tuck them in. And, I zipped them up, trying to straighten it out. And they thought that I, had some drugs or doing something. So I turned around, tried to fix my pants back up. They just had the guns out. Well, like I say, they ready to shoot me.
Can you tell me where you were?
I was by, I don't know what street. It was probably 4th Street, by the tracks.
By the 4th Street, by the railroad tracks?
Not by the tracks, no.
Not by the tracks. By where?
Turned the corner.
4th Street and where then?
I don't know the street.
You're not sure? Was it anywhere near the railroad tracks?
It's the street after the railroad.
The street after the railroad tracks, I see. Okay. And so you were standing there and you said you were fixing your pants?
Yeah, I tried to, how you fix your pants up, and I was just, trying to,
Okay, did you see the police car drive up?
No, I think that's why I tried to turn my back and fix my pants, or, try.
Okay, when you turned your back to the street, I take it, correct?
Yeah.
And what were you facing?
Then I turned around, they pulled up in the car.
But what were you facing when you turned your back to the street? Were you facing,
wall.
was it a fence? Oh, just a wall?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you heard a car pull up, or you heard something, or what happened?
Yeah, they pulled that guns and won't.
Well, wait, let's back up for the car. I mean, how did you know the car was behind you and the police were behind you?
Well, I looked back over my shoulder.
And then you saw the car pull up and stop? Okay, then what happened?
They said, put your hands up, had guns out.
Okay. And did you put your hands up?
Yeah, I tried to finish fixing my pants off, though. I wasn't, that's why I went over there so I can, straighten my clothes. I had a lot of clothes on. Tried to, fold my clothes in, my pants, look decent.
Okay. So then what
that's
happened?
When they say you resisting arrest. I tried to put my hands up, and that's when both of them charged me with the feet. And then they thought I had some kind of drugs or something. I say I'm out from work right there because of my lower jaw. That's why I say, what you got? I said, I don't have anything. They thought I had something. They just kept welding on me.
So the car pulled up, you looked over your shoulder, you saw them. You saw them get out of the car, they pointed their guns at you. They told you to put your hands up. You didn't put your hands up because you were still fixing your pants.
As soon as I did that, I put my hands up.
I'm sorry, what?
See, like I say, my clothes was, hanging out. I tried to fold them in.
Right.
That's
No, I understand that.
Over there, look presentable before I walk out.
Okay.
And I went to check, my pocket, but I didn't have anything, no drug. They didn't,
I'm not asking you anything about drugs. I'm just asking you what happened.
That's what they think.
Okay. Well, they can think what they want to think, right?
And they got very abusive.
So then they walked up to you, or you said they charged you, or they ran up to you, or walked up to you?
Yeah, they just got.
Did they walk or run?
They ran.
They ran up to you.
Real fast.
There's two deputies involved. Did both deputies have their guns out?
Yeah.
They both had their guns out. And were they saying anything when they ran up to you?
I just tried to, I didn't want to have
Did they say anything when they ran up to you?
He said,
Hey, Brian.
put your hands up. That's what I was doing.
And where were your hands as they were running towards you?
I was putting them up.
Check my buffer.
When you say putting them up, are you... Okay,
Yeah.
I'm moving my hands up. This is what you were doing when they ran up to you?
I was trying to, but then they grabbed my hand.
Well, if someone is running up to you, they're not at you. They can't grab your hands until
But I
they
was
get to you.
still fixing my pants, you know,
I
trying
see.
to fold
So
my...
I see. So you were still fixing your pants when they ran up to
Yeah, I
you.
was trying to tuck my shirt in and stuff, you know. I was, like I say, trying to fold, you
Okay.
know.
So then they got up to you, and your hands were still fixing your pants.
I was trying to, yeah.
When they got
and
up to you.
I pulled him up, and then he grabbed one of them.
Okay. Then they grabbed your hands because your hands were still.
Yeah, and that when he slammed me to the ground.
Okay. When you're fixing your pants, you're talking about you're fixing your pants in your waistband area or your like where your socks
you
are.
zip your clothes down and fix it. You know, I do that.
So you're talking about in the waistband area.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're fixing your pants in the waistband area. You wanted to be presentable, so they rushed up to you and they got up to you and you're still fixing your pants, so then they grabbed your arms.
And I'm putting them up.
Okay, as they
And
grabbed
that's-
your arms, that's when you started putting them up?
I was putting them up then.
Okay. And then what happened right after
That's
that?
when they just slammed me to the ground.
Then they threw you to the ground? Did they trip you or just with
They
their weight?
threw me.
They just threw you to the
Slammed me
ground?
on the concrete.
Okay, when you landed on the concrete, how did you land? Did you land on your stomach, on
Nah,
your
on
back,
my
on
face.
your side?
The side of my face.
On the side of your face? I noticed that your right eye appears to be very
Yeah,
swelled
they
up.
just...
Is that where you landed on the sidewalk?
Yeah, they
on the
thought,
right side of your face?
Right. I didn't have nothing. They thought, you know, I don't
Okay.
know what gave them the idea, and they just started
Okay,
rolling.
well, I'm not dealing with that right now. I'm just trying to find out exactly what happened. So, when you landed on the ground, then what did you do? Did you put your hands behind your back?
Yeah,
or what
they kept hitting me. Every time they hit me, I would move.
Where were your hands?
I was in the back.
Both your hands were behind your back?
And two of them, they just hit me, on the, you know, every time they hit me.
Okay, where did they hit you?
In the ribs, the back, everywhere, all over in the face. All
So,
over.
well, this big old bruise over your right eye, you said happened when you hit the sidewalk. Did
No,
you
but they
also-
punched me twice in the eye, in the mouth, in the nose.
on the right-hand side also?
Yeah,
And I noticed there's some dried blood around your nose, so
Yeah,
your
they
nose
did
is
that
bloody.
too.
Okay.
all in
And
the
it-
mouth and everything.
And then where else did they hit you?
All in the face, everywhere.
Well,
These
you said
balls.
the face.
I was
I don't
so-
see anything on the left side. It looks like most of the stuff's on the right side.
Yeah.
And how about it? You said your body?
Yeah, the side, the ribs, they need me.
Where do they need you?
And the ribs, this section over here,
On the left side or right side?
both sides.
They need you on both sides? And when they were doing this, were they saying anything?
They said, what's in your mouth?
Okay. And
Let me just wipe this off.
that's fine. And then what were you doing at that time?
Like I say, I just, right here, I hurt my jaw right here.
Is that from being hit or being slammed to the ground?
You know, that's why I can't really talk.
You don't
That
know?
was before injury.
Oh, a injury before this happened.
And that's why
to
I
your
couldn't
jaw.
really talk. They thought something had in my mouth, but I mean, like this, that's, you know.
I see. So now you're on the ground. They're hitting you.
Thought,
And your hands, you said, were behind your back at the time they're hitting
anytime
you?
they hit you, it's two of them that, you know, ow, it hurts.
And both your hands
Yeah.
were behind your back?
Uh-huh. I'm like,
Were you handcuffed at the time?
yeah, they put the handcuffs on me, but they still hitting me. Not just,
After they handcuffed you, they hit you? Is that what you told me?
they just welding on me.
Before or after they handcuffed you?
They know how to put handcuffs on, but they welding me.
Okay, before or after they handcuffed you?
I guess they had one of the handcuffs, I don't know, but I just felt the pain from the hits and stuff. So I'm
So,
down, they got my head down there, they just, I'm there,
and then that,
feeling the shots.
then you put
Well,
your
I
hands
can't do
behind.
nothing.
Then you put your hands behind your back and they
They
handcuffed
already
you.
behind the back,
Okay, then they handcuffed you after that.
but they keep hitting me, and, you know, every time they hit me, you know, I gotta move. It hurts. That's not it though.
Okay, at what point did they handcuff you?
As soon as they grab me,
Okay, at
Grab
what point
the
did they
hand.
stop hitting you?
they never stop.
Well, they're not hitting you now, right?
I mean, they stop after, you know,
I mean, they stopped at some point.
I mean, it took like at least 3 minutes. They kept welding. Talking about, you got some.
And how long did it take them to handcuff you?
I did it through the beating. They beat me.
Through the what?
The way they beat me, you know, all that beat.
So, but you don't know when you were handcuffed then, during this
No,
whole
I couldn't
time.
tell because of the blows, you know.
So you don't know. So you don't know if they hit you after you're handcuffed or before you're handcuffed.
They hit me,
Well, obviously they hit you before you were handcuffed.
yeah, because it's two big guys, you know.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't go up against either one of those two.
No,
myself.
I know. I'm just and got guns too. But
Yeah.
they just I don't know. It just that one got me so bad.
So
The way how they acted, you know.
So
Too
right
much
now,
force.
so right now you have pain in your right
Yeah,
eye.
I think it was my side all over.
When you say all over in your legs and your
I
ankles.
can, you know,
Or just on your torso area, in this
Yeah,
area,
much up here.
around your rib cage, and in your head. And obviously you're wearing the same pants that you were wearing at the time that they stopped you. Okay, so looks like it's pants. Doesn't look like it's too big. I mean, you look like you're wearing big baggy pants. You also have a belt with you, so it looks like those pants should hold up for you. So, do you have an address?
No, I just got a mailing address.
Just a mailing address? Do you live on the streets?
Yeah, just no.
Okay. And is there anything else that you want to tell me or ask me?
I don't think it should happen like that.
It shouldn't happen like that? No. That may or may not be true. So, is there anything else you want to tell me?
I
No?
think they even had to have they forced it should have been that way.
I'm sorry, what?
I think it's too much force.
Too much force? Well, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm interviewing you. That's what I'm going to look into. Okay? Okay, this is the conclusion of it. And the time?
16:53 hours.
Okay.